Morning everybody, Clutch here, Sodak Motorcycle Blog in Salina, Utah on a Saturday morning. Nice cool Saturday morning. Say mid-40s probably. Which yeah, that's pretty chilly, but it's the high desert. What do you expect? I mean, we're in Utah. High desert, the mornings get cold. That's just kind of the way it is. Today we are going to get to Greeley, Colorado. Check in with some family there. Okay, my phone's up there. Got my wallet. Okay, yep. Not too bad of a night last night. Got my ride paperwork done, so that was good.
Continue for half a mile.
I kind of wish I could have went a little further last night, but that was kind of how the hotels worked, and it was I can quit a little earlier and pay $80 a night for a hotel, or I could pay $160 a night in Green River, or spend, you know, or drive to Grand Junction and not get there till like 10 o'clock. And it's like, well, so I chose to just ride it out, stay with the original reservation. And like I said, it was kind of nice relaxing night. Got to enjoy some beers. Finished off that 4-pack of Camo Duck from Able Baker. And once again, I'm going to say yes, Able Baker, you need to go check that out. They're a hell of a good brewery in Las Vegas. But otherwise, we're going to keep plugging along. I'm trying to get my thoughts together here. Yeah, like I said, decent night, not a bad play. I mean, the bed was okay, although I kind of let time get away from me, and hell, I looked up and it was damn near midnight, and I go, shoot. And I wanted to get going early this morning, so it's 6:21 Mountain Time right now. I figure the earlier the better getting there today, just because it's looking like there's going to be some rain and thunderstorms moving into the Rockies and the Front Range tonight. So kind of hoping to get there before that. Still planning on going back to home on Monday, but depending on how the weather goes, I may just say, you know what, we're staying an extra day in Colorado and I'm burning a day of leave, because I don't know how bad I really want to, you know, ride all day through a rainstorm, because it sounds like Monday's just going to be like, Sunday's going to be rain all day, and it sounds like Monday ain't going to be much better. So, but that would be fitting. I haven't seen a lick of rain the whole time I've been on this trip, and that's how it would come, is like something like that. Because you got to figure eventually things even themselves out. I figure it this way: when I'm riding and the weather's good, I keep thinking, yep, I got a bad weather one coming my way. And well, it looks like that's how this trip's gonna be, so, but that's all right. I will say this, I'm glad I added a day on the front end to this trip and left a day earlier, because otherwise I'd be riding through the rain all day today in the mountains. And well, when you're talking rain and cold weather in the mountains, well, that generally also means the snow is coming. So I really don't want to ride in snow that bad. I mean, if I got to, I got to, but in the end, I kind of draw my line at the snow. I just do. It looks like we're going to have a very beautiful morning coming up here. look at this. This is a cool valley, man. Wow. I-70 is a pretty beautiful drive once you get west of Denver, that's for sure. Alright, well, we'll see you down the line. Just wanted to share this canyon with you. Crazy because you're so used to the interstate bypass and stuff, but like through here, Colorado, there isn't much they could do. They kind of had to work with the terrain they had. So wasn't supposed to happen. I don't understand how it's working right now. It's like I pulled the gas station yesterday and lost the signal. Little Britney Spears for the morning. Ah, little high school memories there. I love this video for, well, obvious reasons. And actually, it wasn't when I was a kid. It wasn't obviously so much. It wasn't so much Britney Spears. It was more Melissa Joan Hart, to be honest with you. Right? That was her. Yeah. Yep. I mean, because it was the total accurate representation. You know, all the high school kids went to these, you know, milkshake places, and you know, we had, you know, massive like flash dances and stuff. Totally accurate. Stop! Yeah, good old 90s pop. I feel like 90s pop's the way to go this morning, so. How's it? What's so cool? You're trying to build this thing. We're designing it. We're gonna crash the Chinese like, yeah, we can do that. The river is not wow. Wow. Alright, I think that was the cool part of it, so I think I'm going to go ahead and leave it now because it's going to check out that view, guys. Wow. Huh. God. This is such pretty country around here. It is warmed up too. It got cold. It got down to about 35 at one point, and then it shot right back up, and now it's about 60 degrees, so it's time to peel a layer. Wow. I'm telling you, you need to get out and explore this great land. Go enjoy it. You don't even have to do it on a bike. Heck, do it in your car. Just come out and enjoy this land. Because if you're not, you're missing out. You are absolutely missing out. This is Ghost Rock Viewpoint, which, well, I believe that's the Ghost Rock that they're talking of. Another state down. Now we're in Colorado. Well, thank you, Google. It was very nice of you to be so welcoming. Well, Utah is done. That's a hell of a trailer for that vehicle. Good deal. Alright, well, all we got is Colorado, Wyoming, or Nebraska. I don't know which way I'm going yet. And South Dakota. So, yeah. We just about have the circle closed. we're just to the west of Grand Junction, right on the border. As you can see, Western, oh my gosh, excuse me, as you can see, heaves. As you can see, far western Colorado here has a very kind of, you know, Utah kind of western desert feel to it. Because yeah, you think Colorado, you think of the Rocky Mountains, and don't get me wrong, the Rocky Mountains are a very huge part of the state, but they're more to the state than just the Rocky Mountains. So anyways, we're going to check into you probably when we get to Glenwood Canyon. Alright. Hey everybody, welcome back. I-70 Western Colorado, just to the west of Glenwood Springs. Now, what's the significance of Glenwood Canyon, you say? Well, without this road through Glenwood Canyon, I-70 is not possible. And actually, if you get a chance, go do some searching, search out Glenwood Canyon. And it's really interesting, the story of how it was all built, how it came together, and because when they decided that they had to get Interstate 70 built, well, there was one last little stretch that they had to deal with, and this was already after they had figured out, you know, they built the two tunnels. The one's called Eisenhower. I can't remember what the other one's called, but they built the Eisenhower tunnel to get the traffic through around Loveland Pass. But then they had this little spot here coming up in Glenwood Canyon that was going to be a pain. The walls were very narrow. There's barely enough room to put US 6 in here, which was the highway that ran through before. And it was kind of the last thing that was really holding the project up. And they managed to get the highway built, and it's still functioning great to this day. And it's also one of the more beautiful interstate sections in the country. If I remember right, this was the very last stretch of the original interstate highway system. And I believe it was completed in the late... no, I believe it was early 80s when it finally opened up. So you figure they were working on that project since the 1950s, but they finally got it done. This was the last stretch. All right, this right here, this is Glenwood Springs. Here's where it gets good. And yeah, just a reminder, this is actually on the interstate. As in, yeah, the interstate. You know, them boring straight roads that nobody likes to drive on or ride on? Well, although you ask me, I-70 west of, as I've learned, I already knew it was great in most of Colorado west of Denver, but then this morning I learned how awesome it is, and yesterday how awesome it is over on the Utah side as well. So almost like daylight in this tunnel. Also, if you want to come rafting, there's a lot of rafting down here, so great day for it. 73 degrees, sun's still out, it ain't started raining yet, so yep, beautiful time to go do some rafting. Really slow you down through here as well, or try to. I mean, this almost didn't happen today. Apparently, was it Thursday night? A semi truck basically tipped over and closed down the road like for the whole damn day. So even last night I was kind of wondering if I was going to get to go this way or not. Oh. Those lights aren't near as bright. This is a hell of a tunnel. But it's Colorado, there's a lot of tunnels. Because the reality of the matter in the Rockies is sometimes it's just easier just to dig a hole through the rock than try to build over it. There we are, we're back out. You know, I give engineers a hard time because, you know, they put bolts in my bike that I got to take 17 different pieces to get off, and then I can't even get anything in there to get a bite because, you know, whatever. But I tell you what, they also make some cool stuff, like this highway. Ladies and gentlemen, good news! It's time to play every rider's favorite game in the Rocky Mountains. Are we getting wet today or not? Let's put it this way, it's probably going to happen. As anybody who's ridden through the mountains, who's spent a lot of time riding in the mountains or around the mountains, just ask anyone, you ride a motorcycle in the mountains, you're probably going to get wet. If you don't get wet, that'd be pretty amazing. But hey, it's part of the fun, right? Because it'd be too easy if it didn't rain, you know? But that's part of doing an outdoor sport is, or an outdoor activity is, you're probably going to get wet, so carry your rain gear, right? Okay. Alrighty, well, so we're pulling up here on Vale. Yes, the Vale. Now, I will recommend it. Yeah, ski season, it gets busy. But I will recommend it. There's a place here in town. It's called 10th Mountain Distillery. They have all kinds of really good spirits. They make their own spirits. It's, like I said, they're really awesome. Just absolutely awesome spirits they have. They're named in honor of the 10th Mountain Division that was basically stood up here not too far from here at Camp Hale, and they're basically named in honor of them, and it's some of the best spirits you'll find. They got a cool little tasting room down there in Vale, and it's right by the statue of the 10th Mountain Soldier, and it's pretty cool. The nice thing about Vale too is during the off season, the parking's free in Vale, so I would definitely recommend pulling into Vale and checking it out. It's worth the look. You are gonna have to park and walk because, well, you know, Vale's kind of the main center part of Vale is kind of a walk around area, but yeah, you should definitely check it out. And if you come here skiing too, same deal. Check out 10th Mountain. It's pretty good. We're at 10,043 feet, everybody. Just past Vale Pass. And you can definitely feel it. It is 55 degrees. Definitely a little chill in the air up here. That's what you get when you get up to 10,000 feet. We'll go down for just a little bit, and then we'll go back up again into the Eisenhower Tunnel, and then from there it's pretty much a straight shot down. This is pretty good. This is the first first sprinkles even I've seen on this whole entire trip, so that's pretty good. With after 2,300 miles. Granted, over half of those were in, like, you know, the New Mexico and Arizona and Nevada desert, but still. It's one of those kind of like, they say, that's cool. These are definitely starting to feel the 2,300 miles. That is for sure. That is for sure. Alright, that's probably enough. We are about to leave the mountains and go into Denver. No, Denver is not in the mountains. Denver is by the mountains, but it's not in the mountains. So if you're wondering, if you're confused. fly down the hill. Alrighty, we are in Loveland, Colorado now. We are in search of a wonderful brewery called the Big Beaver Brewing Company. They got pretty good beer. What's really funny is I think it's been almost 2 years since I've been there. Or no, about a year and a half, that's right. In February I was there of last year, kind of before everything just went shut down. Definitely looking forward to this. It's been a while. Hell, I think I might have myself a brat too. And that's the most roundabout way to get to Eisenhower Boulevard in Loveland that you can think of. Nice. There we go.
Your destination is on the right.
Okay. I'll pull up there into the tree.
One hour later.
Alrighty, now for my next trick, I'm gonna try to beat a rainstorm. This should be fun. Alright. Apparently you're not supposed to park in this parking lot for the brewery. Whoops. My bad. Alright, I am happy now. Oh yeah, a little rain. Nothing big though. Still worth it though. God. I love that brewery. I'm so happy I got to go drink beer at Climb Hide Cider again. Or not Climb. At Big Beaver Brewing Company. Awesome place. Personally, I think it's the best brewery in microbrewery in Loveland, I think. Good atmosphere, good beers, good people that work there. That's where a bike is nice. You can just get going and get out of the way. All right. Looks like we're gonna get a little moisture. Don't look like anything too big though. I can deal with that. Shut that damn intercom off. I don't need directions anymore. I know where I'm going. Now granted, if you're, I mean, it's a bit off I-25, but I'm telling you, get off 25, check that place out. Okay, that's pretty cool. He's got a pink mohawk. All right, on to Greeley we go. Got a niece and a nephew. They're really looking forward to seeing their uncle, so I need to go do my thing. I took a look at the weather forecast, and Monday is not looking good around here. I may be down here an extra day. I don't know. It's kind of starting to look like that, that's for sure. It sure is looking like it. I mean, I don't want to burn 10 hours of leave on Tuesday, but I don't know, man. It is not looking like a very favorable forecast at all on Monday. Like low 50s for highs, 90% chance of rain. Like, not good at all. Not good at all. But, you know. So I think we're gonna wake up Monday morning and we're gonna see what the weather looks like. If it's a downpour, I might just say, hey, you know what, brother and sister-in-law, can I stay on your couch another night? And hopefully they say, yeah, you sure can. Or they're gonna tell me, get the f out of our house. Nah, I doubt that. That's okay. I can use the niece, at least the nephew. The niece, she's kind of still scared of me. She's too young to really like me yet. I don't know, I have a thing with babies. They're scared of me. I don't know, I don't think I'm that scary of a person, but apparently I am when you're a little baby. I mean, you look at, I mean, I got all kinds of pictures of like me and, well, let's see, the other two nephews, my brother's two kids, yeah, like just the pictures of me and them, and they're like, you know, there's one of my brother's firstborn, and he's got the look of, oh my god, this is gonna be bad for me. Now you're not gonna see him because we're not gonna do that. You're not gonna, I don't want any of you creepy out there pulling some with my niece and nephews. But and then we got a picture of me and my niece in February, and she just did not want to be anywhere near me. She's just bawling and crying, and it's like, I didn't know I was that bad of a guy, but apparently if you're under the age of 2, I am the scariest thing you've ever seen in your life. But you know, that is what it is. That's okay. It's more embarrassing pictures for me to show them when they're, you know, 18, and I'm sure my niece will love that when she's at her high school graduation. Be like, hey, I got a picture of you and me when you're young, and she'll be like, oh my god, or whatever they're gonna say in 20 whatever the hell it's gonna be. But well, I suppose I'm gonna shut off this camera here because really, you know, there's nothing too exciting from here to Greeley, so we'll talk at you later. Well, and there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Another banging video here from the Sodak motorcycle blog. Or maybe you think it sucks, I don't know, whatever. But anyways, I got more where that come from. I got 3 videos popping up on that screen right about now. So, and there's a various assortment of what's on there, so hopefully there's a video you like that's on there. If you already know you want to and you've already made it through this video, go ahead and click the subscribe button here on the bottom right, and if you're not convinced, check out those 3 videos and then hit subscribe.